Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for the support you've all shown me so far. My first ever YouTube video released over a week ago, and we have nearly 20 likes on the video, 75 views, and we hit over 100 subs all in a week. And the amount of nice compliments you guys left me in the comments, and even my Twitch streams too, are really heartwarming and motivating. Plus, I see some RB Hades vouchers too, so I will hope you're watching me, RB. You better be. In all honesty, I am incredibly humble for everything, and I honestly don't know what I would be without you all. So, once again, thank you so much. If you guys could be sure to leave the same love on this video too, it would mean a lot. Anyways, I hope you enjoy.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. This game, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated third-person shooter games I have ever played. If you have never seen Plants vs Zombies in your app store, you must still own a Nokia that you've thrown at a wall 27 times.
Does not have Plants vs Zombies on the App Store.
Plants vs Zombies released as a tower defense game in 2009, then the first installment of the Garden Warfare series later released as a third-person shooter game on consoles and PC in 2014. The first Garden Warfare game will always be a classic, and I will never forget how amazing those maps were. I love you. Garden Warfare 2, the game I'm showing you guys today, released 2 years later, and they somehow made it so much more better. And then there is Garden Warfare 3. Battle for Neighborville. But we won't talk about that. Anyway, let's jump in. In this game, there are 14 playable characters from the get-go. There are 7 plants and 7 zombies, all of which have unique abilities, customization, and playstyles for you to try out. Here, we have the pea shooter. He's an assault class for the plants that fires a semi-automatic pea cannon out of its mouth that deals decently high damage. Does this mean it shoots at its own children? No one knows. The pea has 3 abilities: a chili bean bomb that deals some spicy explosive damage, an ability called Hyper that allows the pea to become a pogo stick on NOS, and pea gatling that turns itself into a sentry turret, cause he wanna go. Next we have the Chomper. He's a Venus flytrap and acts as the trap character for the plants. His primary attack is in his name. The boy chomps. His goop ability allows him to spit out a gooey projectile that leaves the zombies in a sticky situation. His spike weed works as a barbed wire bear trap that captures and damages anyone caught in its vine. And lastly, his burrow ability can send the Chomper underground to travel around the map to find an unsuspecting zombie. Actually, they're both the same. Next, we have the Sunflower. She's the medic and healer for the plants. She doesn't have as much health as her plant companions, but she is still useful to have in your team. She has a heal flower that works as a deployable healing station to heal herself and her teammates. She also has a heal beam at the ready too, for even more healing. Sunflower can also become a turret just like the pea shooter, with a sunbeam ability to melt down her enemies whenever she pleases.
Sunflower, I choose you. Sunflower, use solar beam. Or so help me God, I will trade you for a Diglett.
The Cactus is next, and she is a sniper class for the plants. She's most effective in mid to long range fights with a high damage spike shots. And in my opinion, the sniper class is the most underrated class in this game. Cactus has a cute but deadly potato mine. One wrong move and you'll be launched into space. She also has the Tall Nut Battlement ability. They're primarily used as barricades, but they can also be used to get to high ground. Lastly, she has the Gauntlet Drone. It is extremely fragile, but if used right, it can be extremely powerful. Colonel Korn is the second attacking character for the plants and was introduced in this game. His high capacity and high rate of fire Codbusters make him a dangerous character if used in the right hands. His first ability is the Butter Barrage. For this ability to activate, it must be thrown at the location where you would like to strike. His second ability is the Shook Shot. If used accurately, it will result in a one-shot kill. Lastly is Korn's Husk Hop. Korn launches himself in the air and lays heavy fire on all of his foes beneath him. Rose is the support character for the plants and acts as some kind of witch. She is far from the best class in terms of firepower, but the support she gives to her team makes up for her flaws. Her first ability is a Time Snare, which slows down any enemy that's caught in its spell. Her second ability is Ghostify, which, well, turns enemies into ghosts. And her last ability is Arcane Enigma. For a short period of time, she can move around whilst being invincible, but she can also use her Arcane to release some damage bursts. And the last character for the plants is Citron. Citron is a tanky defense character for the plants, and he fires his orange beam that does devastating damage up close. Citron has an Ian Peach that briefly stuns zombies and disables their abilities, giving Citron an edge to deliver more damage. He also has a Peel Shield that comes in handy when trying to defend yourself from incoming rockets. And lastly, he can turn himself into a ball. That's right, Citron is officially the fastest tank class ever. He can make himself into a bouncy ball, or even a wrecking ball. Now we move on to the zombies team. I think the zombies are slightly stronger than the plants, but what do you guys think? Do you prefer the plants or the zombies? Let me know down below in the comments. Starting off, we have my personal favourite character, the Foot Soldier. He is the OG attacking class for the zombies, locked and loaded with a Z1 Assault Blaster that deals an incredible amount of DPS. His first ability is the Zombie Stink Cloud. It is able to blind plants and it can hurt them too. Just don't use it to hide. They will find you. Foot Soldier also comes equipped with a ZPG. It works just like the Shook Shot and it will still one-shot kill. Foot Soldier is also able to use Rocket Jump, which allows him to get the height advantage over all the plants. Combine the Rocket Jump and the ZPG together and you will nail some crazy jump shots.
Kobe!
The Engineer is the support character for the zombies. His primary attack is the Concrete Launcher that deals a lot of damage if you get a direct impact on a plant. The Engineer has a Sonic Grenade, which, just like the Ian Peach, can stun and disable enemies. But as well, it can also resurface a Chomper in Burrow. Need to get around the map quick? Then look no further than the Jackhammer, which can also shoot at plants. A turret mode is also optional with the Big Bolt Blaster, higher recoil and higher in damage. The healer for the zombies is the Scientist. He has less health than the Sunflower, however his close range damage with his Goo Blaster surely makes up for that. Scientist has a heal beam of science. Does the name have to be so long, and does it work like the heal beam on the Sunflower? Yes and yes. The Scientist is also equipped with sticky explodey balls, which detonate when the plant is within proximity. The Scientist has an interesting way of getting around by using Warp. Warp allows the Scientist to directionally teleport himself to avoid incoming attacks and sneaky chompers. Up next we have the All-Star, who is the tank class for the zombies. He's built with 200 health and a fully auto football cannon that overheats and restricts you from jumping when firing. His first ability is the Imp Punt. It's a short range explosive that will silence that annoying Sunflower emote. Next, he has the Dummy Shield. Just like the Cactus Barricades, the Dummy Shield can be used to block entries and even protect you from a Bean Bomb. Sprint Tackle is the faster version of the Citron Dash, and if you've got a P Gatling on your hands, tackle its brains out. Our next little character is the Imp. He is the lowest health character in the game, but has fast firing Imp Blasters that deal insane damage up close. His first ability is the Gravity Grenade. The grenade creates a zero gravity field that traps and disables plants that are caught inside. Imp's second ability is the Imp Carter. This ability increases the Imp's DPS as he spins around while shooting plants. And lastly, EA threw in a little Titanfall reference with Imp's Robocall, which puts you in control of a huge mech. Super Brains is next, and he is the melee character for the zombies. He can punch plants with his heroic fists or blast them with his heroic beam. Super Brains can literally summon the power of Goku with his Super Ultra Ball. It can deal a huge amount of damage if it hits a plant with a direct impact. He's also able to use the heroic kick. It's not really great for damage, but is a good way for getting around due to this character's low mobility. And lastly, he can use his Turbo Twister to suck in his enemies and deal damage to them at the same time while he is spinning. And the last character is Captain Deadbeard, who is the sniper class for the zombies. This pirate has two firing modes, the Scurvy Scatter Shot as the shotgun and the Spyglass Shot as the sniper. The pirate can hop inside his keg and use the Barrel Blast ability, which gives him damage resistance and an explosive surprise when the fuse goes down. He can also use Cannon Rodeo, which turns him into a turret that fires 6 high damage cannonballs that make the plants shiver their timbers. And lastly, just like the cactus, the pirate too has its own drone, the Parrot Pal. Works exactly like the Galaxy drone, however the bombs on the parrot seem to deploy faster. This game also has a very simple leveling system. You gain XP from getting kills or playing the objective. As you gain kills, you start to receive character upgrades that you can use to make your character stronger. Once your character reaches level 10, you can promote them. This will reset the level for you to rank up again to gain more upgrades. You can apply XP multipliers for yourself by accessing the quest board and completing tasks that reset daily. The best way to level up is by playing Turf Takeover. Turf Takeover is similar to Overwatch or Battlefield's Grand Operations. There are 6 objectives in total. You capture or defend an objective, and if it gets captured, you move on to the next zone until the time runs out or when you get to the end. At the end of each game, you receive coins, which you can spend at the sticker shop to get customizables, reinforcements, or if you're lucky, a brand new character. Each character in this game have variants. For example, you can get a P that can have elemental damage, or a zombie that has a different playstyle entirely. There are over 5,000 levels in this game, so there is a lot for you to grind for. I have put 376 hours into this game, and I'm not even halfway there yet.
You serious?
If you guys want to try this game out, I'm pretty sure it is cheap to buy, and you can get it for free with the Xbox Game Pass. The game is a lot of fun to play and grind, and I do hope you guys will enjoy it as much as I do. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry it took longer than expected, but I hope that it was worth the wait. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. Go and follow me on Twitch, because as of right now, I am 30 followers away from 1,200, so go and show me some love. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord down below. And if you guys still want to see me join RB Uprising, type hashtag RBHades in the comments. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you soon. Goodbye.